It's about to get real smexy up in here. So the other day, for some odd reason, I was getting a multitude of influx, and by influx I mean messages on my Facebook and Twitter about relationships and love. So I decided that I was gonna make a video about this and do a Q&A about relationships and fun stuff, which, you know, of course I'm the expert, given how not single I am, but let's do it anyway. First question, how do you know a guy likes you? Well, this is pretty straightforward question. Does this guy stare at you from across the room every once in a while? Is this guy shy towards you in regular conversation? Does he go out of his way to do anything nice for you that he possibly can, such as holding doors, picking up something that you've dropped, or lending you food or something? If the answer is yes to most of these questions, this guy probably likes you. And if he is too shy to tell you, well then it falls on you to kind of initiate something there if there is, you know, potential for feelings in a relationship. Woo! When was your first kiss? Was it good or bad? Well, let's have story time with Connor. My first kiss happened in the summer of 2008. I was at speech camp, because that's how cool I am. And on my dorm floor, because this camp was at a college, we were playing an innocent game of truth or dare. I was dared to kiss a girl. Never done it before, but I kept my cool, went in for the peck, and it was really awkward. So that was my first kiss. It was forced on me. Memories. Next question, how do you deal with being rejected? This is a toughie. Rejection is never a fun thing to deal with. However, there are some positives, and that's how you get through it, is by looking at the positives. Because no one likes a negative, everybody likes a positive. Am I right? The way I look at it, when you get rejected by somebody, obviously it was not meant to be. Not that I believe in fate or soulmates or whatever, but if somebody doesn't like you, why waste your time trying to get them to like you if they're not gonna like you? All that's gonna do is prolong your suffering. So just, you know, just cut it off there, say, good, I now know this isn't gonna be a thing. Now let's move forward into the world of the unknown. Moving on, what if you like someone and you think they have feelings for you, but you're pretty sure they might like someone else too? My God, tell them now before it's too late. If you're pretty sure that there's a mutual thing there, you know, jump on that. Because if you don't jump on that, they're gonna go somewhere else, and then that's gonna be hard for you to deal with. Especially knowing that there were feelings on both sides, and that person essentially just settled for someone else because you didn't take the initiative. Next question, how do you tell two of your best guy friends that it's never going to happen without the awkwardness? You just tell them. I'm a firm believer in that things are not awkward until somebody points out that they're awkward. Awkward silences to me are not that awkward. They're just a lull in conversation, which is a natural part of any conversation, but it becomes awkward when that one guy, every time, is just sitting there like, awkward! I hate that guy. Like, this wasn't awkward. We just weren't saying things to each other. It was awkward as soon as you said it was awkward. You literally created the awkward. Next question, is being adorkable a good trait when trying to attract a crush, or is that a one-way ticket to the friend zone? Okay, a lot of thoughts here. My first question is, are you adorkable as a person? Are you a nerdy guy? Are you a dork? If the answer is no, well then don't be that to try and get somebody to date you, because that's just completely based off dishonesty. I say when trying to woo or attract, whatever word you want to use to describe it, just be yourself, as cliche as that sounds. Because think about it this way, do you really want to be in a relationship with somebody based completely off of you exaggerating something about yourself in an untruthful manner? Question, should the girl or guy text first? Good God, just text a person, okay? None of this like, you have to wait 3 days to text. No, if you want to talk to somebody, text them. Bottom line, over. How do I get a guy to like me? Okay, we as humans don't possess feelings manipulators. That's not something that we do. I believe that every person has the ability to be friends with every person. Every person, however, does not have the ability to fall in love with every person. If a guy isn't gonna like you, he's just not gonna like you. There's nothing you can change about that. Yeah, it sucks, but you're not gonna be able to change that. The best way to get somebody to like you is to just be yourself, right? Be nice to this person, and if there is some kind of reaction there, good to go. If not, maybe you just be friends with that person and you have to be okay with that. If you're not okay with that, stop talking to that person, because it's just gonna break your heart constantly. But you just be yourself, and if something's gonna happen, something's gonna happen, and that's how you get somebody to like you. You don't try to get somebody to like you. Final question here, do you believe it is possible to fall in love with somebody you've never actually met? No, I don't believe that's possible. I believe you can fall in like with somebody you've never met, but you can't really know what your actual feelings are until you've had that physical connection with somebody. And there has to be chemistry there, and when I say chemistry, I mean actual physical chemistry. It's not just like a metaphorical thing. There's actual pheromones that travel in between us that we react to. And if that isn't compatible with somebody, well then it's not gonna work, and you can't know whether it's compatible or not until you meet them in person. But that is it for SMEXY Time with Connor. I guess that's what we're calling this. Sure, why not? I hope you guys enjoyed this. Maybe I'll do it at some other point, you know, somehow bestow my knowledge of relationships on you, even though I'm great at it, given how single I am. But I'm gonna go. As always, I'm Connor Manning. You've just become a little more awesome, and I will see you on Monday. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We have a lot of fun on those things. I also did a video for my friend Ariel over on Project Toasty. That link is in the description. Please check that out. It's rad. So, yeah. But I'm gonna go. I love your faces. I'm stealing from Phil DeFranco. But yeah, bye, guys.